Blessings, everyone. This is Keleena. Welcome to my channel. Hello, my loves. I want to actually do this additional video. I've already done um, a Lionsgate video, but there's so much going on in August that I'm seeing and receiving, and so much happening to the body. So I want to update all of you on that as well. Um, Everyone, no matter where you are in your process, something is happening physically, mentally, emotionally to you, and this is part of this upgrade that's happening. There is so much light codes coming into the planet right now that's coming in from the solar flares, geomagnetic storms. It's amplifying the Schumann. This is solar, and its radiation. So for those of you that have been like really thirsty and you're drinking and drinking and drinking and you just can't seem to get enough, there goes my sacred heart. um, and you can't keep yourself hydrated, make sure you're having some Celtic salt. Put it on your tongue when you drink your water so that it holds, it goes, absorbs into the cells and holds the minerals there, but it'll keep you hydrated, okay? This is a time that we're going to be constantly bombarded with this kind of energy that's helping us to radiate. So August is going to be shifty, all right? The and what I know and what I keep seeing is this. It's just like the card I pulled in the Lionsgate video, the end with the taking back your power, and it has a number 8 on the card, and there's a half lion, half man. Um, there's so much going on in the world right now, everywhere in the world, and we all know that your media is not giving you the truth. So all the contacts in different countries are just sending in little things saying, our banks are closed down in Russia, our banks are closed down in India, or this is happening here, this is happening there. England's having a lot of riots and unrest. United States, what's going on here? It's everywhere in the world. Okay, Venezuela. I got a message from a friend who lives in Venezuela, and there's a bunch of hoopla going on there. We'll call it hoopla. um, but it's that final disengaging of what's not working, and it's coming up because it's what has to be seen to awaken the people that have been turning their backs to this for so long and that have been sleeping to this. Okay? I don't know why I'm getting the word tyranny. There's a tyranny that is like assisting. I don't know what that word means. um, and it's only to amplify the truth. Okay, it's to amplify the truth. It's to show people the truth, to show humanity the truth. And it's like everything's coming up, and I can see the new earth, but I see that old earth that's like it's held by strings, like pieces of particles that are still like, I don't want to let go. And sound effects. There's that clench still trying to hold on to controlling humanity, population, money, like everything. I wrote that article in 2015 or 2016 with Archangel Michael, and he said banking institutions, education, um, insurance companies, all of these things that are institutionalized, that take your money but don't give back, um, things that are part of that greed, it's really going to like kind of show its ugly face even more um, this month. And it's going to be after Lionsgate. I know that because Lionsgate, what I'm seeing, is going to be beautiful. And I am doing a Lionsgate webinar. I'm going to be taking you in to help you. I'm taking you into we're going to go to the Atlantean pools for one. That's one place we're going to visit. The Atlantean pools are something I remember from my cell memories, where you can go there in Atlantis and you can step into those healing waters. Way back 2016, 2017, I used to talk about those, and I'm going to take you into those. Also, it's going to be, I'm going to take you into the Stargate, into the portal, where we are going to you're going to step into the codes of transformation, but I'm going to take you through how to initiate your change, what you want to do, how you want to change, how you want to be when you come out. But there's going to be much more. I'm going to take you in the crystalline pyramids and the temples and all kinds of stuff that I've been getting the downloads to do. So I'll put a link below if you want to be on that webinar. My webinars are very popular. Every time I do one, they are powerful with light codes. I channel all the light languages to come in that are going to activate you for remembrance at your cellular level, because everybody's from a different star origin. So it's going to be very Syrian, but also I know that Venus is involved, Lyra is involved as well, and there's a lot of the Arcturian and Andromeda energies flowing in. So it's going to be fantastic, and we'll see if it's only 90 minutes. Sometimes it goes a little longer, but I hope to see you on there. Um, it went out in my newsletter yesterday, but it is on the social media. I will put the link below. So, Lionsgate, you know, and I did the whole video on this, and I also have one from 2017 you can go watch. It has so many views on it. But it is this time to it's a power that you take back within your heart, within your sacred heart, and it's a power for you to engage within yourself and be in love that allows you to decipher very deeply what is right for you, what works for you, what you don't wish to see within yourself anymore, what you want to transform, what you want to release, let go of in that vacuum, but also what you want to receive. Now, I keep getting the information, gifts from God, gifts from God, gifts from God. So gift from source, whatever you wish to call it, gifts from God, gift from source, gifts from the one, however you prefer to speak about the source. There are going to be gifts coming in, amplifications, and those are one of the things that I'm so blessed to be able to activate that in humanity. But there's gifts that are coming in for everyone, okay, whether you do the webinar or not, that are they're going to activate at the cellular level is what they're showing me, and they're going to initiate that profound change. You need to be ready for it. I will take it to the next level in the webinar, and Goddess Grace. All right, so I'm sitting in a different place today in my home, in case some of you are wondering where'd she go. And this is actually my little balcony, the little balcony out here that I usually sit every day, and that's where I put my leg up. So that's why the lighting looks kind of funky today. So the upgrades, I wrote down like the information that my guides wrote really quick because they will automatically write upgrading the frequency and alchemization. So that's what we're actually having happen to us right now. Our circulatory system is resetting. Our brains are shifting again. For a lot of you know that we've done this once before, back in, I believe it was 2017, a lot of us went through this. So for a lot of you that weren't awakened then, you wouldn't have had that happen. It could be the first time it's happening for you, but it is happening again. I've been feeling it in the brain. I feel the talking and the correspondence. I did a webinar on the dissolving of the split in the brains years back when it was happening, so that people can listen to it, get the codes, and allow it to happen. But it's the unity. It's like the unification of the masculine and feminine coming together, so they work together, not against each other. And that's the information that I'm getting, because the way we've been programmed, remember, you programmed to use the left brain, which is the analytical brain. It's the masculine brain. It's the one people have been running on for thousands of years. Well, the right one is your creativity. It's the feminine. It's the flow. It's the grace. It's the love. It's the the magic, it's the alchemy. So can you imagine when the two are working together side by side, just like your two bodily energies of your masculine and feminine, when everything's online and working together in that unification and that wholeness of all that you are, there's not going to be that part of you that's distorted that's saying, well, I can't do this because this is all going to happen. And you've got this checklist of what may possibly happen. Instead, your creative brain's going to be like, let's try this and let it flow and see what happens, because we're going to follow our heart and follow our joy and our excitement with it. We're going to follow that which makes us feel good. Okay, that's the thing that I've been talking about for years, is feeling. We have to follow what we're feeling. So this month, you're having all these shifts and changes. It's going to push you even deeper into feeling. Okay. What else do I have? Incompatible relationships and incompatible relationships end. So, um, and that might be why Venus keeps coming in. The goddess Venus comes in all the time. The Kumaras, I'm a Kumara, but Venus comes in to talk, and Sanat Kumara, and they're talking about the relationships, how the incompatible ones are ending. And also, I keep getting the twin flame card every day. I'm like, twin flame, I'm like, what is this about? So there's a part of us that has to understand our twin is within us. Our twin is the source. We are in likeness of our source, okay? But there's also this twin, uh, I don't understand, this bifurcational energy that is coming in on the planet that's going to affect how you see yourself, so that the part of you that's not been showing itself or that's been hiding can come forward, whether it's going to be in reflection in the mirror of another person, or the reflection through anything. It could be, they're showing me like a pet, a child, a reflection of maybe something, oh, this is interesting, something you're seeing on the TV and you're like, oh, I don't like that, and I don't like that person, but it's actually the reflection of yourself and things you don't like about yourself. So remember, when those things come up, they're things you have to release. They're things you need to tune into. Um, I have an incident going on here where I live where there's some women talking about me lying again, and I'm like, okay, what is this? And one of the things as a catalyst I do is, all I have to do is walk in a room, and my energy expands so big, it catalyzes people. I don't even have to say a word. I don't have to do anything. And these people, if they have, okay, if you have that program of not feeling good enough, and you're like overachieving, trying too hard, you're going to feel whatever happens with me, because I sit in this huge blue thing of codes. Those go in and they like work into their quantum field and into their emotions, and it's what happens in sessions as well. Happens here. But it's disrupting these women, and there's just a couple, it's disrupting their work. And then it's not to disempower someone, it's to empower you to see yourself. So that's what's also coming in with the light codes from the sun. These are coming in to shift you and change you, to empower you in the right direction. Rather than being jealous of someone and lying about someone and trying to disempower them, which they tried, but they're not going to win, because I have my own knowing. Okay. Um, and I'm only giving this because this is the experience I'm having right now, and many of you might start going through this, okay? This is how I teach. I teach from experience. So know that you need to stay in your heart, stay in your power, and only send love to those that are doing these kind of things, all right? As long as you know that it's not a reflective thing that you have to look into, okay? But for me, I've been doing it for, I don't know, many, many years, and I just walk in a room and boom, yeah, that happens. It's something I signed. I talked about that a long time ago on videos. So anyways, the other thing I have is this chaos that's happening in all the worlds, and in all of the countries, to distract you. All right, this is not for you to to tie into, to follow this agenda, to be worried about it. They're trying to distract you in any way to pull you out of your frequency. Remember, I said this is the year of alchemy, this is the year of magic, and how we go beyond that distraction and disruption that they're trying to cause with chaos is by being here. Of course, keep yourself. I'm going to say this because this is what I'm hearing. Keep yourself safe and keep, your these eyes watched out, but also feel with this. If it doesn't feel like you should be somewhere someday, like your body's going, no, 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 listen to your body and stay back. Even if it's like a special appointment you waited for, or, maybe you're called to go to work. Maybe you're like, I'm going to go to work early because I'm going to get some things done. But your body's like, whoop, no, listen, okay? Because it's avoiding you from being caught in the disruption or parts of things that may be happening in your community or where you live. So be very careful. But avoid getting drawn into distraction. There are some things that come into my field to know about because as a galactic ambassador and part of what this is really interesting, my guides told me last week that I've been out at a galactic forum. I was like, what? Because I'm like this cosmic, I call myself the cosmic goddess because I see myself with this long white hair, and that's what I use on my Lionsgate post. I saw that years ago under hypnosis with Alba. I had long white, really long hair all the way down to my knees. I saw myself in the universe. So um, that's how I see myself there. I have like these crystal blue eyes. My face is the same, but this galactic forum, they're calling it, that comes together to help the planet, to help humanity and help the planet. And I'm part of that. I'm a galactic ambassador from the, what do they call it? The Milky Way. Um, and I've been back and forth the last few months at this forum because of the work that we're doing to thwart things. So there's a lot of us on the earth that do that, but certain things will come into our field so that we know, okay, we're going to go in and we're going to shift this. We're going to, and it will come to you if it's part of your work. Okay. But don't be in the 3D about it. Be in the 5D. See from that higher perspective what can be done to shift this. And those of you that get codes into automatically what you need to do, you'll be out there doing it like that. Let me see, what else do I have? Now, the bodies are continuing to go through this change and hold these levels of light. Remember, everybody is in this at a different space and time in their process. Like I've said before, I've been awake my whole life, but then my walk-in happened January 1st, 2015, and things shifted, my life changed. So it's like I jumped from here to here, and so those of you that are waking now, you're going to be going through different layers of the process at different times. And there's no race, okay? It doesn't matter. No one's going to get to the finish line first. That's not even something we're trying to do. But it's the body is the emotional body, the physical body, the mental body, the astral body is having to be cleared. So much is happening. Your etheric body is like illuminating. So many different things are happening right now, and it could be pain in the body. It could be okay, there's so many things with Ascension symptoms. I don't even want to go through the list because there's so many. There can be teeth things, like I have to have a procedure with my teeth, okay, which I've always said in my sessions. When we have teeth things, it's connected to roots, so the root chakra, but root fears. I have two teeth that have root canals in them from after I had children, and they were done incorrectly, is what I've just found out, and they're causing pain in my body. So I have to have them removed. And so if you've got root canals, do some research. You may want to get them out because it's been excruciating. I've had to go through this, and I'm going to talk more on it because there's actually books out there from the Dental Association saying why you shouldn't get them, but you're never told that. So if someone's telling you you need to have one, let's see if there's another option because they're not so good for you. And yeah, I'm saying that, and it's out there, and well, they've taken enough of my videos down. They won't take this one down. Um, what else? There's eyes. The eyes. Like this morning, I was outside and I was meditating. And when I was done meditating, I opened my eyes. I do have to wear glasses for far away. I have like -2 vision, which is not bad at all. But my eyes could see perfectly clear, and I'm like, oh, yes. I have my vision back. I'm like, I could see perfect 2020. And then they went zip right back to the way it used to be. So I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So there's all kinds of things happening. Um, there's stuff happening in the blood. There's stuff happening. If you can have heart palpitations. You can have, so many people I know have back pain, knee pain, pains in the shoulders, pain. If at any point something gets too array for you, gets too like out of balance, always get checked. I did. I'm like, okay, something's like funky. Just always get checked. Even though our bodies have the power to heal themselves, we do kind of need to focus in on where it's coming from, or what's happening. And there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of heart palpitation is also from the 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 frequency, the electrical, I'm going to say electrical circuiting because that's what they're saying that's happening in the body from the codes coming in, and they're saying the geostorms, the plasma fields as well are flowing in with the photonic light. So there's all kinds of things happening that are bringing us through these upgrades. This transitory experience is allowing us to breathe in the cosmology of the cosmos and allow us to upgrade our behaviors from a third dimensional reality to the behaviors of fifth dimensional resonance, heart coherence, brain coherence, and life coherence, in a way in which allows us to further enact in our ability to transform that which is no longer needed to that which is God-given. Your structures will change. Your light bodies will amplify. Your resilience will shift. And your knowingness will be your truth. Know too that you are loved in the greatest space of our eternal source. Channeling always just comes in, and that is part of myself there that was a Venusian that I was shown. So my Kumara essence just came in to bring that through, which is very much like Magdalene. My Magdalene essence. Kato ane mitishna'a. So there's so much happening. I was talking to a friend, and we were the song came forward. I started singing this song, row, row, row your boat. And she started laughing, and I said, yeah, there's something for you happening where you're going to be row, row, row your boat. You're going to sing that song because she's going to take rowing lessons. I said, but it's really good because, this is about, the message is about flowing with the current and the higher trajectory rather than against the current where you're not going to get anywhere. And she started laughing and she said, yeah, oh, I can't remember his name now. Some big speaker used to use that term. She said, she gave me his, oh, I can't remember. I'm so bad with that. He used to use that analogy with how we're here to be in the world. Okay, so allow yourselves to flow in grace, in love, in peace and calm and happiness. And this month is going to be a month where you're really going to need to stay in peace in your heart. You're going to need to be here. I'm telling you, it's what they're showing me. It's like there's this like high at Lionsgate. You're like, woo at Lionsgate, la la la. And then all of a sudden it's gonna go, and I'm like, ooh. So they always show me with roller coaster effects. And there's going to be like, I see all kinds of things happening. And I wrote about in my newsletter, make sure you get my newsletter. It's on my website. You can sign from my website. It comes once a month. I don't spam people, but there's a lot of different codes in there and information that I don't say in here. It's really important to read it because the codes activate you as you're reading. But where was I going with this? I get so distracted within myself that look at that. Look. See, distraction. Oh my goodness, Keleena, come on. Marachne. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Anyways, row your boat into peace, okay? That's what I was talking about, peace and calm. And holding yourself in the higher frequency and vibration is going to need to happen this month, okay? I feel something coming in. 1 minute. We are a collective of what you refer to as beings off planet. But we, the collective of beings of planet, are you in the third dimensional earth reality. We are you assisting you from beyond. Whether that seems far-fetched for you or not, take that information within your heart and take a look and feel. See if something needs adjusted in your ego. To be present in your home, your dwelling, in your heart, the sacred heart. Know thy truth is here, not out here. Remember the reflection of your planet is trying to hold you in out here rather than here. The space and place in which you dwell is your body. The space and place in which you dwell always in your energy is source. And you have the power to amplify the changes within you and on your planet. However, if you wish, doing it in love and grace and peace and calm is easier for a shifting planet than irritation, anger, confusion, chaos, rioting. We are helping you all the time. We are right here next to you, and we ask you to call upon us when you need us, and we will be there. I am. I am. I am. Der ut mira ant ira ikitash nam iras kant ursten mor unya manna a henaka anasuamu receive maranya grate itigrastun sudu kurustus tuturus nama anna pet it iros ten kirstiaras ai ha ut hor ut anma maraka sha sihanara Hai, mauna manne, nei hechandesh, mora, ki, oras, ki, oras, ki, oras. Nere ich unta, nere ich unta, nere ich unta. Sha. Marehi ho tutukuru ushti. We are complete. Thank you. I feel like we are complete. Thank you so much. I'm seeing a massive rose right now. Sisters of the Rose, I love you. Thank you. Sisters of Light. That's what this symbol is for me, is the Sisters of the Rose and the Sisters of Light and the transformation that the sisters go through. Sisters, you are needed to step up on this plan. This is the message I'm getting right now. You are needed to step up right now on this planet, holding that space and place in love and nurturing and kindness and caring, but also weaving in your magic. Because right now, this is where we are headed. We are headed into this space and place where alchemy takes us through that which is created by false information, false prophets, false agendas. All right. And some of you may go, oh, they're not false because everything's right. But here's the thing. We're just giving you that information that way. All right. Because that is at a third dimensional reality and you're here fifth dimensionally working. Okay. Hang in. Take yourself into that space and place and see everything from the big picture and know that, my dear sisters of light and the sisters of the rose, your time is now to anchor that divine feminine power. We will be doing that. The divine feminine cosmic mothers who is going to be working through me for the webinar, I forgot to say that. There's going to be Isis, Hathor, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, and them big universal, the way I saw myself up in the up in the stars. The same thing used for the photo, for the Lionsgate. So, and then we have the energies of the masculine. I have Yeshua, Thoth, and Saint Germain have stepped forward that they're going to be representing the divine masculine energy to help anchor and shift the the energy as well, in a masculine trajectory, they just said. So they're going to be assisting as well. It's going to be a fantastic Lionsgate. And when you get through that and you're at that higher frequency and you're going to start going through that change, just know some of you can take a long time to finish your change. It could be like the whole year. For some, it could be immediate. For some, it could be 6 months. It doesn't matter. It's still going to happen. But take advantage of this portal, because it's one portal every year that I would never want to miss. I always do stuff with all the portals, but this is one portal that is very near and dear to my heart. And I was born with 3 pyramids in my hands, and they all have lines that go up with a star on top, which is connected to the the lineup of this with Lionsgate. I also have the name Mary in the lines in my hands as well. So Mary for Mary Magdalene, and you probably can't see. I've got the 3 pyramids, and then the lines. I can draw it in ink one day, but it's very near and dear to me. And the Mary aspect of myself as the Magdalene, I have so many memories of being in Egyptian times, which were so different than what they say. It was so different. I also remember the lush trees and flowers and so many. Doesn't matter. Anyways, distraction. See what I mean? Distraction. So, well, the distraction that I'm talking about, you don't want to get caught up in, is what the stuff playing on the planet. Now, do your best, use the things that you know to do to keep yourself in high frequency, whether it's high frequency music. I've been playing high frequency music in the background all day, either the 528 or 432. Use whatever's going to help you. And crystals, get in nature. If you can get in the water, whatever you can do, please do it. It's going to be very important. And you're going to have that feeling of withdrawal this month. Like, I just want to withdraw from humanity. I just want to withdraw from, because it's like, I had that today. I had to cancel my chiropractic appointment because I was like, oh, I woke up shaking, vibrating. The brain, I could feel all these things going on in the brain today. And I was so out of my body. That's the other thing. Make sure you ground this month. You're going to have to be grounded. Going out in nature and doing these things is going to help ground you. But I could not ground today. I was like going whoosh, right out of the body, flying out. Ground, ground, ground. I couldn't even, I was like, I called them, like, I can't even drive. So I'm doing my best to ground, and staying grounded is going to be very important, because we are also, with grounding, bringing that 5th dimensional perspective into the new earth grid, okay, to create your new earth as well. So important ground. And one little thing that I do, and I teach my Patreon people, and also taught it in sessions, is the focusing on the lower back and saying I am grounded, and boom, it's like, right at the base, focus there and say I am grounded, and watch what happens. Okay. All right. I believe that's it. I'm not going to go on anymore. Oh, we're at 40 minutes. Oh, sorry. But I want to get all the information in, and I will see a lot of you for Lionsgate. And if you have any questions, put them below. I've been trying to keep up on seeing what everyone is saying on here. If this video helps you, if my videos help you, please like, subscribe, and share them. I am doing my best to get my algorithm back out there when they shut it down in 2020 and eliminate some of my videos. Because I've been doing this for a long time, and I see how all these people that started all of a sudden and have like 300,000 followers, and like, some of us have been doing this for years, and it's just like, what happened? So if you wouldn't mind helping, that would be great. I love you so much, and I wish you a beautiful August. Once we get through this, it's going to be a bit easier, and we're still going to have to stay in that frequency of love and holding our light space through the end of the year. And this is the end of the year of my 20-year countdown. Something's going to shift. I talked about that many times, and we'll see what happens. All right. I love you. Mariana Kit Nyaruja. Eternal love, eternal light, eternal life. Maya Kita. Maya